Welcome to Drifted Dreams, your ultimate destination for everything on classic muscle cars, powerful builds, and timeless performance. Here, we bring the spirit of the golden era of American muscle to life, one car at a time. Today, we're diving into an iconic beast that defines speed, style, and street presence: the black 1970 Chevrolet Camaro 454. The 1970 Camaro marked the beginning of the second generation for Chevrolet's famed pony car. While the first generation had already built a solid fan base, the redesign in 1970 introduced sleeker lines, a more aggressive stance, and improved handling characteristics. But when you take a 1970 Camaro and drop a 454 big block engine into it, you're entering a whole different world of performance and muscle. This specific build we're looking at today is a blacked-out beauty that's as intimidating as it is impressive. From the outside, the black paint job gives it a menacing and stealthy appearance. The long hood and short deck proportions remain true to the muscle car formula, but the 1970 model brought a European-inspired design language with its curved body and low-slung look. The front fascia features a split bumper design that adds to its aggressive attitude, while the wide rear haunches make it clear this car means business. Every line and contour on this Camaro tells a story of power and purpose. Under the hood lies the heart of this beast, the 454 cubic inch V8. This big block engine is synonymous with brute force. Depending on the tune and setup, the 454 can easily push out over 450 horsepower and massive torque figures that launch the car forward with raw aggression. Paired with a 4-speed manual transmission or even a performance automatic, the Camaro 454 delivers a driving experience that's all about connection to the road, sound, and sheer power. The throaty rumble from the dual exhausts is enough to make any car enthusiast's heart race. The 1970 Camaro was more than just a straight-line warrior. Thanks to improved suspension geometry and a more refined chassis, it handled better than its predecessor. Front independent suspension and a solid rear axle gave it a surprisingly balanced ride, especially when equipped with performance upgrades like sway bars and heavy-duty shocks. With modern enhancements such as disc brakes and wider tires, this car becomes not just a showpiece but a truly drivable classic. Inside the cabin, the Camaro reflects the no-nonsense muscle car attitude. The cockpit is driver-focused, with a simple yet functional dash layout. Bucket seats, a center console, and a classic 3-spoke steering wheel greet the driver. In a build like this, you'll often find subtle custom touches, maybe updated gauges, a retro-modern stereo, or performance shifters, but nothing that takes away from the vintage charm. It's raw, it's analog, and it's everything a muscle car fan could want. What makes the 1970 Camaro 454 so special is not just its numbers on paper, but the way it makes you feel. Every time you turn the key, you're reminded of an era when cars were built with passion and power in mind. This car doesn't rely on electronics or driver aids. It's just you, the engine, and the open road. It's the kind of car that turns heads wherever it goes, not just because of its looks, but because of the soul it carries. Over the years, the Camaro has seen many evolutions, but for purists and collectors, the 1970 model, especially one equipped with a 454, holds a special place. It's rare, it's raw, and it represents the peak of muscle car culture before the restrictions of the 1970s began to change the landscape. Whether you're a longtime fan of American muscle or just discovering the magic of these machines, the 1970 Camaro 454 is a car that deserves admiration. At Drifted Dreams, we live for builds like this where passion, history, and horsepower come together in one perfect package. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the black 1970 Chevrolet Camaro 454, Make sure to hit that like button, drop a comment with your thoughts or memories of this classic, and most importantly, subscribe to the channel for more in-depth reviews, features, and pure car content. Your support keeps the dream alive.